meeting of the Board of Supervisors and the Redevelopment Authority to order. Today is Monday, May 20th, 2019. It is just 8 a.m. at the Community Center Sierra Room at 851 East William Street. We're streaming on the internet as well as on cable TV. If you've got charter, it's on the Government Access Channel. We better have a roll call for this one.
Supervisor Giomi?
Here.
Supervisor Bonkowski, Supervisor
Excused.
Bagwell? Here. Supervisor Barrett?
Here.
Mayor Kroll?
Here.
Quorum is present.
Okay, let's take up public comment. Anybody here? Mr. DA, you back there? Public comment?
Mayor, did you want to do the
All right.
Mayor, did you want to do the pledge?
Oh, we're gonna do the pledge. Let's see, I'll do the pledge this morning. I want to do that. Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Sometimes I get going here. Okay, we're now on item 4, public comment. Public's time to comment on it and discuss any topic is relevant to or within the authority of this public body. The record reflect there's no one here this morning except Cooperative Extension and the District Attorney. Okay, any changes to the agenda? No?
No, Mayor, no changes.
Board, any changes? Hearing none, we'll take the agenda as published. We'll move to item number 6, finance. Ms. Russell, you want to take us through this just to give us the top line?
Yep, sure thing,
If
Mayor.
people are on the internet watching us, or on, we're going a little, this is the time the day when we have to approve the budget for both the city and the redevelopment, the general fund and other things, and plus redevelopment. And we've already done the laboring over on it. This is just the formality in a sense. Okay, go, Sherry.
Okay, I think the first item is the cooperative extension item. So that's required a board supervisor to approve the levy between 1 and 5 cents for this cooperative extension based on direction in February from the Board of Supervisors. We're recommending that the rate stay the same at 1.28 cents per $100 of assessed valuation. It has been the same rate for about 20 years, so.
Any comments or discussion from the board? Entertain a motion to set the rate, to confirm the rate at 1.28 cents per 100 of assessed valuation.
Got it.
2019 R9.
Thank you. I move to adopt resolution number 2019-R9.
Second.
There's a motion and a second on the motion. Discussion. Let me see here. Jordan. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Do we have the electronic up?
Not quite up.
Okay, well, let's take it, we'll get it up. The record reflect that all the board, with the exception of Supervisor Bonkowski, who's excused, voted aye on that. Okay, let's take up 6B. This is we'll open a public hearing on a possible action. There we go. Discussion and possible action of the Carson City final budget for the year 2020. Public hearing is now open. Sherry, you want to tell us what we're doing?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. So we presented the tentative budget on April 20th with the supplemental requests and the capital projects. And with those two plans, the supplemental requests and the capital projects approved, we've now put those into this final budget. There are also a couple other little tweaks that we made. I'll go through this reconciliation of changes from tentative to final budget real quick, just so you know what changes we made. As I said, we added the capital and the supplemental. There was also an attachment regarding the updated supplemental requests. I just took out, like, for 3 months for the clerk recorder's position, the items that were actually approved at the last board meeting. There were a couple of small contractual services from the public defender and the youth parole on here, just $30,041 that was added to the budget. Those are state contracts, so we really didn't have a choice but to add those. The 911 surcharge, the revenues are coming in a lot higher than we initially projected, so we added some dollars there. We put the expenses into maintenance service contracts and undesignated. There were some very minor adjustments to RTC and Campo. The residential construction, we added that $300,000 for the playground. The V&T, we did adjust that ending fund balance to $550,000 that was directed by the Board of Supervisors in November. And then there were some other small adjustments that we made. If you have any questions on those, I can answer them.
Public comment? This is a public hearing. I don't see any. Are we ready to close the public hearing then? I don't see any, so we will now close the hearing on item 6B. And, well,
I know it's weird how it's written, but.
yeah, we'll take a motion to approve then, because it's not on here.
I move to approve the Carson City final budget for fiscal year 2020.
There's a motion and a second on the motion. Discussion. Hearing and seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Thank you, Sherry. We'll go on here. Okay, we're now going to adjourn as the Board of Supervisors. I'm going to hand the gavel to Redevelopment. Ready?
Public comment, Mayor?
Oh, final public comment? Sorry, folks, but there's anybody in the room here, so, okay. There is no concluding public comment because nobody's here. We'll adjourn as the Board of Supervisors.
I'll call to order the Redevelopment Authority at 8:06 a.m. Let the record reflect the same members are present as was for the Board of Supervisors meeting with Supervisor Bonkowski excused. Is there any public comment? Okay, has everybody had a chance to look at the minutes of April 18th, 2019? So I'll take a motion.
I move to approve the minutes of April 18th, 2019.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 4 yeses. Okay, we're on to agenda item 12A on the Redevelopment Authority budget. Ms. Russell?
Yes, this should be very, very quick. The budget that we presented on April 20th did not change. So this final one is as was presented.
Any questions?
Nope.
Any public comment on it? Okay, if not, then I'm ready for a motion.
I move to approve the Carson City Redevelopment Authority final budget for the fiscal year 2020.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That's 4 yeses. Meets the required threshold. Is there any final public comment?
Since we got a minute here, I'll just say, Thursday night I went to Empire to their sustainability night, which was a wonderful night. They had not a whole lot of people there, but Empire is now named STEMpire.
Empire Elementary?
They're going to just call themselves STEMpire for STEM. STEMpire, which is, going to get T-shirts for all of us so we can all wear STEMpire shirts. Also, I was out at Silver Saddle Ranch Saturday. Anybody else make it out there to Kids in Parks Day? Wonderful day out there in the park in Silver Saddle Ranch. We are so fortunate in Carson City to have that ranch. It is a gem in the rough. I mean, Carson City is a diamond in the rough. That ranch is really a part of it. So anyway, two big things. And this Thursday night, I'll be going to Reno with Mark Cornack because the school district is getting an award for its sustainability practices. So I'll go talk there a little bit if I get a chance. And in the morning, I'm going to go to the Veterans Administration and meet the new director of the Veterans Administration for Nevada at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be in Reno a couple times that day. That's about it. Thanks for letting me take public comment. Okay.
Any further? There's no further. If there's no objection, then we are adjourned.
Oh, well done.
Yay.
All right.
Sherry's gonna make her airplane.